Okay, we're gonna go small video over replacing your tail lights. Pretty simple, nothing too hard. The only thing that's gonna give you trouble is gonna be these things here. I already did everything already, so it's pretty much taken care of. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from this tail light, which is your normal stock tail light, to one of these new VLand's Union jacks, which that's what it looks like. A lot better quality, a lot more shine. It gives your vehicle a lot more, a better look. So real quick, what I'm gonna go over is you're gonna have your little trim piece that's gonna be here. Okay, it's gonna be just like that, connected. It's gonna be connected to your actual light. So your light here is gonna have these little bitty slots for where your trim piece is gonna connect onto here. They're gonna snap into place, and that's what holds it in. So you're gonna need some kind of a tool, trim tool, to get it out. But you're gonna go in and you're gonna try to get as close as you can to these points without touching them. And you're gonna go underneath. I'm not gonna put it back on because I don't want to really do anything. But all you're gonna do is you're gonna go underneath, and you're gonna lift it up, and then you're gonna work your way around it and lift it up. Once you get about 2 or 3 of them off, they're gonna pop off and they're gonna come out. Be careful if you're gonna plan on using these again. Take your time, because if not, you crack these, you break them, it has nothing to hold on to, so they won't go back on. The trim, sometimes these will break, so be careful with these as well. I learned a few tricks to keep them on from breaking, so except for this one. Somebody already took this one off before. Well, no, actually, sorry. These hold on. But yeah, so that's how you take those off. So once you get them off, the tail light is going to have, this one's already been taken off before, not by me, but it's going to have a little piece here that holds it into the space, which when you go to pull it out, it's going to keep it from coming out. So you're going to have to try to find a way to get this tool underneath there to push that up and slide it out, and be careful with it. If not, you'll break it like that. It won't really change too much. It'll stay in there, because what's going to happen is you're going to have these screws, and your screws are going to be, let me see what I got here. They're going to be T20s. So you're going to need a T20, and it's going to take this screw off. You just, one held here, one held here, and one held here. That's what actually holds the light fixture in to the slot. So once that's done, that's taken out, all you're going to do is you're going to take your new light. It's going to have a nice little setup back here. It's pretty much plug and play. Sometimes you'll need an adapter. Sometimes, like for instance, this vehicle, which is an R58, it's going to have the reverse lights already built into the bumper down here. So these, if you don't have your reverse lights built into the bumper, these are going to be your reverse lights. They'll come out bright. Thing is if it's wired this way, when you go to hit your brakes, the reverse light's going to come on. So there's a little switch that's down here. Let me get it out. Well, it's right here. It's a little switch. You just flick that switch and it'll change that. It turns it red. So when you hit your brakes, that comes on, red LED, everything's, that's supposed to be a brake light is a brake light. Once you're done with that, you stuff that back in there. If you have a vehicle like my R56, I have a 2012 R56. My reverse lights work here, so I didn't have to change anything. But now, what we're gonna go into is plug and play. This little slot here is gonna fit this piece here. All you're gonna do is you're just gonna put it straight in, and then you're gonna click it in. Little click, and then you're gonna set it there. You don't want to put it back in just yet. You want to give it a couple of tests. So you're gonna hit your, again, unlock. It's gonna strobe a little bit. Hit your lock. Unlock again. There you go. Now it's activated. It works. So now that you know that works, next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna want to go inside the car. You're gonna want to turn it on. Turn it on. Make sure both of your lights are on. Make sure they're both working. And then you're going to go and test. Hold the brake. Put your emergency brake on. Put it in reverse. If these lights come on while you're holding the brake and it's a bright light, be careful. Let go of the brake and double check and make sure that it's your actual reverse light. If it goes off when you release the brake, that means that it's wired to be the other way. You got to flip that switch, and it'll turn it red instead, and then your brake lights will work. And then, of course, go through your whole signals, left, right, your hazards, and once those are all done, it's the same exact way of taking it out. You're gonna put it back. It's gonna hold on the same way. So usually I have a screw gun, but this way I just wanted to do it a little simple. I guess more work on me. But all you're gonna do is just set it back in there, and you're just gonna put, I usually like to keep the plastic on, but I had to show you guys what it looks like. I keep the plastic on so that way when I'm doing this, if I touch anything, I'm just gonna touch the plastic instead. And then you just go back, put it back in. Just screw it down. Same thing. Now I've already verified that everything works. I've already checked it all out, so that's the only reason why I'm okay with going ahead and doing the install. It's real simple, real fast. You don't have to over tighten these, just get them nice and snug. Double check everything. Okay. Oh, a little too far, but it's in there. Okay, once that's in, you're gonna take your same ring, unless you bought another ring, and it's gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna go and connect. Good to go. Done.